I wanted to come to you guys tonight with my Monday Night Raw review, so let's jump right into it. To start off the show, we had Jay Uso coming down through the crowd on Monday Night Raw. Jay stands on the stairs with a little kid by his side, and the little kid and Jay Uso are yeeting, and the crowd just starts saying yeet with Jay Uso like they always do. So the crowd is absolutely going nuts with Jay Uso and they're yeeting. So all of a sudden Jay gets in the ring and he starts yeeting and the crowd is yeeting with him like they always do. And then Jay and the crowd begs Jay to start doing the yeet one more time. So Jay gets on the turnbuckle and starts yeeting. And then Jay Uso hops out of the ring and hops up on the commentary table and he starts yeeting. And then the crowd pans and you see somebody take Jay's leg out from under him, and the camera pans and Gunther grabs Jay's leg and takes Jay's leg out from under him, and Jay and Gunther just starts beating down Jay, and Gunther hits Jay with two chops and two power bombs, and Gunther leaves Jay laying in the middle of the ring, and Jay says, I know I shouldn't be doing this. I know I shouldn't be saying this, but Gunther, I choose you for WrestleMania." So Gunther beats down Jay, hits him with two chops and two power bombs, and leaves Jay completely laying in the middle of the ring. Jay grabs the mic that's at ringside and says, "Gunther, I know I shouldn't be doing this. I know I shouldn't be saying this, but I choose you for WrestleMania." So it will be Jay versus Gunther at WrestleMania for the championship. And then we get Bailey, and then we get Liv and Raquel versus Damage Control in a really fire women's tag team match. This was a really great women's tag team match tonight on Monday Night Raw. This was a really, really great women's match. I really enjoyed this women's tag team match tonight on Monday Night Raw with uh, Liv and Raquel versus Damage Control. This was a really great women's match. This is a awesome chant. I mean, the women absolutely put on a great tag team match tonight on Monday Night Raw. It was really enjoyable. I liked it. It was a lot of fun. It kept me entertained. I really enjoyed this match tonight. It was a great tag team match with Raquel and Liv versus Damage Control. And Damage Control ends up picking up the win over Raquel and Liv tonight on Monday Night Raw in a tag team match. This tag team match with Damage Control versus Liv and Raquel was really, really good, really fun. I enjoyed it. These two women put on an excellent tag team match tonight on Monday Night Raw, and Damage Control picks up the win over Raquel and Liv Morgan tonight on Monday Night Raw in a women's tag team match. And then we had Bailey versus Lyra. This was a decent one-on-one women's match between Bailey and Lyra. This was alright for what it was. I kind of enjoyed it. I thought it was decent. I thought Lyra should have won. I don't think Bailey needed this match versus Lyra. I mean, Bailey doesn't need the win here against Lyra. She really doesn't. It don't make no sense for Lyra to beat Bailey. Bailey doesn't need it because she's going into a championship match versus Roxanne and Julia on NXT at Vengeance Day. So, I mean, Bailey doesn't need the win here. I mean, I don't understand why you have Bailey beat Lyra here. I don't get it. Lyra should have beat Bailey. Lyra needs to win more than Bailey. You're having your Intercontinental Champion for the women lose. I mean, Lyra is your Intercontinental Champion for the women, and you're having her lose to Bailey. I don't get it. I don't agree with it. Bailey shouldn't have won here. Lyra should have beat Bailey instead of Bailey picking up the win over Lyra. it doesn't make no sense. And I thought we would get some interaction between Roxanne and Bailey tonight. We didn't get that at all. That was really some. That was I don't understand that. Bailey ends up picking up the win over Lyra tonight on Raw, which makes absolutely no sense to why Bailey is beating Lyra tonight on Monday Night Raw when Lyra needs the win more than Bailey does. And then we had American Made. American Made versus the War Raiders. It was a decent tag team match. These two did put on a pretty decent tag team match tonight on Monday Night Raw. It was enjoyable for the most part of what I thought the match was. It was enjoyable. These two tag teams do work well together inside of the ring. They do work well together. This was a really decent tag team match between American Made and the War Raiders for the tag team championships. This was a alright to decent tag team match. I thought it was a decent tag team match from what I thought. I mean, I didn't think it would be a great tag team match, but it was decent overall for what it was, being a tag team match with American Made versus the War Raiders. American Made hits the War Raiders with the tag team championships to get themselves disqualified. So the War Raiders ended up going over on American Made by disqualification tonight on Monday Night Raw in what I thought could have been a really good tag team match, but it was just decent for what it was. So the War Raiders go over on American Made tonight by DQ because American Made hit the War Raiders with the tag team championships. And then we had Logan Paul versus Rey Mysterio in a qualifying match. It was what it was. Nothing to write home about. Logan Paul beats Rey Mysterio. Big whoop. No one cares. No, I mean, no one really cares that Logan Paul beat Rey Mysterio. I wish I could say I care, but I just don't. I don't care at all. Logan Paul beat Ray. Whoop-de-whoop. Who cares? And that's how Raw goes off the air with Logan Paul beating Rey Mysterio and qualifying for the Elimination Chamber. So, and then we had the women's tag team match was the best part. The women's tag team match was the best part of Monday Night Raw tonight with Liv and Raquel versus Damage Control. That was the best match of the night tonight on Monday Night Raw. We had a vignette for Penta. That was really good. I enjoyed the vignette for Penta. That was really awesome. And that was pretty much it. I mean, we had some tension between Dominic and Finn Balor. I'll talk about that. Just throw this in here. We had some tension between Dominic and Finn Balor says, he's really getting, you see Finn Balor getting agitated with Dominic Mysterio, and Dominic says, well, maybe we should pick a new member for the Judgment Day. And then Finn Balor lashes out and says, no new members for the Judgment Day. So we're getting some tension between Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor in the Judgment Day. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say the new member for the Judgment Day is going to be Aleister Black. Aleister Black is going to be the new member of the Judgment Day, and I say Aleister Black is going to take over the Judgment Day. I'm calling it right now. Aleister Black is going to be the new member of the Judgment Day, and Aleister Black is going to end up taking over the Judgment Day instead of Finn Balor being in charge of the Judgment Day. So there we go. Overall, this show I'll give about a 5.5 out of 10. The women's tag team match was the best match of the night tonight on Monday Night Raw. The Penta vignette was really good. So if there are two things I would suggest you guys go back and watch tonight on Monday Night Raw, go back and watch the women's tag team match with Raquel and Liv versus Damage Control. And go watch the vignette by Penta tonight on Monday Night Raw. Go back and watch those two things tonight on Monday Night Raw. Those were the best two things on Raw tonight. Overall, I'll give the show a 5.5 out of 10. It was a decent show. I thought it was alright for what it was. It wasn't the best show by no means. It was a decent show. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this Monday Night Raw review. If you did, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and share out this Monday Night Raw review. I would really appreciate it. And guys, leave it down in the comments about what you guys thought about Monday Night Raw tonight. What did you guys like about Raw? What do you guys hate about Raw tonight? Leave it down in the comment section tonight about what you guys thought about Monday Night Raw. Overall, guys, this is your Monday Night Raw review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, if you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to all on my YouTube channel so you get videos as soon as I drop them. Thank you guys for watching this Monday Night Raw review tonight. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Much love, and you guys take care.